truck. Above your head's an animal spotting guide. This will help identify many of the animals we will hopefully see during our adventure. Now I'm going to go very slowly past the animals. I will creep and crawl by them for photos, but I will stop for a select few. I will be stopping hopefully for rhino, hippo, giraffe, lion, dolphins, cheetah, warthogs, and maybe a zebra or two. Otherwise we will be on a continuous slow crawl. The animals are free roaming. They will walk across in front of us, alongside and back. You never know where the animals will appear, so do have your cameras at the ready. I do have one request though for your safety. Please stay seated for me at all times. This includes little ones. If you have little ones, you are welcome to sit them on your lap. Parents, as long as they're facing forward, seated at all times. Again, small children towards the middle of the row and adults on the outside. Little guy's got to be on the inside, please. He can't sit on the outside. He can sit on the lap or on the inside, but he cannot. Littlest guy cannot sit on the outside, please. She's fine. All right, they're fine. Just a little guy in the back. Yeah. You're welcome. I would say anything over 5 or 6 years old, you're welcome to sit on the outside, but anything smaller than that needs to sit on the inside or on the lap, please. Once we are loaded, start your bringing the jog, Heather. Heather's going to close our doors. Watch your fingers and toes. And again, if you're just getting on the truck, you got to stay seated for me at all times, please. Here at Robbie, we say twin day, means let's go everybody. Jumbo, welcome aboard. Jumbo is hello. My name is Gary. I'm going to be your game driver for your 2-week photo safari through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. We've been through almost all the safety issues, except again, I cannot stress enough to please stay seated at all times. I'm going to be making about 10 animal stops, otherwise we'll be on the complete crawl. I want to stop at the major ones. I'll let you know ahead of time who we're stopping for and when. We only do stop it for 5 seconds. If you see an animal in your viewfinder, click it. Do not aim for the perfect picture. Eventually, we do have to pull away. Look on the right-hand hillside, everybody. You're going to see a brown animal with white and black striped legs called the okapi. Look like zebra at first glance, but actually they're the nearest relative of giraffe. They've got a head and a tongue structure like a giraffe, temperament as well. They're very shy animals. There's a whole lot known about the okapi. They weren't even discovered to the Western world till about 1901. Before that, they were thought to be mythical creatures. The okapi, weighing about 700 pounds. Again, they look like zebra, but they're related to giraffe. The watering hole up ahead on the left is a gathering place for many of the rarer species in the reserve. We're looking for black rhino this afternoon. If we see one, this will be our first stop. If not, we'll continue on. Sadly, there are less than 5,000 black rhino left in the wild due to illegal hunting for their horns. Poachers are after them for their horns. Their horns are made out of a material called keratin, which is the same material as our hair and fingernails. Black rhino to your left. I'll stop here for a photo. He weighs 3,000 pounds, can charge up to 35 miles an hour, has very thick hide. Again, the only known predator to that animal would be humans, poachers, and legal hunters. Another one to your left as well, laying next to the wall. Coming up ahead on the right-hand side, you're going to see a very light brown animal, beige in color, that are called greater kudu. They're a forest antelope, second tallest of the antelope on the reserve at 5 foot tall. These are female greater kudu. We know this because they're lacking horns. Male kudu have horns, females do not, but further up on the hill there's a darker brown animal with horns called bongo. Bongo is known as ghost of the forest. To your left, black and white bird called saddle-billed stork. It's a rather tall bird. It's kneeling right now. When that bird stands up, it's 5 foot tall with a wingspan of 8 to 9 feet. It's named after a little yellow saddle-shaped protruding on top of its bill. We're leaving the forest, heading up towards Savi River now, and that's home to Nile hippos and crocodiles. Hippos spend the vast majority of their day in water, staying cool down.